Hello niece and nephews, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your Uncle Charters, and where the hell is the top? It's been going to the upside like crazy. The bears are just giving us crickets. Where is the top? Today we're going to talk about that, where the top can be. But you know, we're going to use technical analysis as always. Okay, now keep in mind, Uncle Charters don't have psychic abilities and I can't actually tell you where the top is. However, we can talk about signs. You know how people talk about red flags and stuff like that? We can look at signs of what to watch out for in case there is a top. All right, so we're looking at the daily chart right here. And you know, in the previous video, I asked the question, is the bottom in? And one of the first steps that I look for is, can we clear this 23.6 retracement level, back test as support and hold? The answer in hindsight, we can see now, is yes. Okay. The next step that I wanted to see was SPY clear this multi-month trend line. It's orange multi-month trend line that we got there, okay? And we got that yesterday, all right? So today, I talked about, for today, and what I talked about in yesterday's video, but for today, I talked about we want to see if SPY can clear that 407 level, okay? That 407 level is based on the 38.2 retracement level of my Fibonacci levels from January high to June low, okay? That was a very, very critical level. I know people probably noticing the RSI, how overbought it is. But remember, overbought or oversold, they are just conditions. They're not buy or sell signals, guys, okay? And if you need evidence, well, look what happened in the last couple of days. How much more evidence do you need, all right? So we got to make sure we follow the levels and trade it unbiasedly. And the levels that I got right now, okay? As long as 407 holds, I'm bullish. All right? It's around 412-ish, 411.98 right now in the aftermarket, okay? That was actually one of my levels for today. And the next level I'm watching, critical level, is 415. That's the next critical level that the SPY needs to clear. You can see it's been tested as a support previously and as a resistance previously in earlier this year. So we want to see if that level can get tested. Then I got the 418.5-ish level, this blue line right here, 418.35. That's based on my fib levels from March 2020 low to January 22 high, okay? And then the level above that is 421 based on the 50% retracement level of my fib level from January high down to June low, okay? My prediction is that I don't have a prediction, but my guess is that if we're going to find a top, it's possibly at one of these levels, okay? 415, 418-ish, and 421-ish. All right. Now, as you guys know, Uncle Charters trading strategy is pretty straightforward. It's simple. I long breakouts of resistance and I short failures of support. So my recommendation is for you guys is do not try to call a top. I know a lot of people might be wondering, where is the top? When are we going to get a pullback? My advice is don't try to call a top and wait for a support level to fail. All right. I have a saying. Not every support level that fails lead to a big move to the downside, but every big move to the downside started with a support level failing, and it's the same the other way around for the upside. Okay, so that's my recommendation. So you got to know the levels. As of right now, I have a 410-ish level. All right, if we go to the weekly chart, that's based on the 20-week moving average. All right, that yellow line right there. Okay, if I take out all my lines in drawing, that yellow line right there, it's at 410.49-ish. So that is first support, the 20-week moving average. Keep that in mind, okay? If that fails, the next critical support that I got below 410-ish is around 407-ish. All right, that's the 38.2 retracement level. Let me move this. All right, so below 410.5-ish. It's the 407 level, 38.2 retracement level. If that level fails, guys, that's a false breakout of this week, because that's the big level that we cleared this week. Below 407, I think bears take back control, or at least drop possibly all the way down to 400, which would be the back test level of this multi-month trend line. And of course, if it falls below 400, that would be a false breakout of the multi-month trend line. Guys, it's quite simple. Know the levels, know the trade setups, and just trade it. This is what I tell my Discord members. This is why I tell you guys the same thing. That's what Uncle Charles is trying to do in this video. Identify the trade setups for you guys, the levels, the trade setups, and we just trade it. All right, so the question is, where is the top? Like I said, it could be one of these resistant levels, 415, 418-ish, 421-ish. Why do I say it could be one of those levels? Because the RSI is extremely overbought. But we don't want to just assume because it's overbought, it's going to pull back. All right, we want to wait for a support level to fail. All right, so for example, if it clears 415 and it go test 418, I recommend waiting for 415 to clear to fail to play the false breakout setup, something like that. Okay, guys, so that's the levels that I have for you guys. I hope you guys understood that. I think and I believe you guys do. Just know the levels, know the trade setups, and just trade it. Here's QQQ. It also cleared a critical level today at 314.4. That was a previous high back on June 2nd. The next critical resistance that I have is at 317.5 and then 320.65. That's the 50% retracement level based on my fib levels. Okay, so very critical level there. We could get a possible pullback from one of those levels. All right, but the big level that we cleared today was 314.4. If that fails, that's very bearish based on a false breakout scenario. Okay, and here is Tesla. The big level that Tesla cleared today was also the 50% retracement level at 886.56. Okay, so next week, if Tesla's below that level, consider that a false breakout. That's your sign to look for puts. Okay, my next support level is down at 865, 849, and then the 38.2 retracement level at 823.78. Okay, but as long as 886.5 holds, the next target is 921. Then the 61.8 retracement level at 949.3. Okay, guys, so that's what I have for my chart. As far as charts go, we can look at the flow sentiment for SPY, filter for 500K premiums or above. 91% for puts. Okay, 9% in the calls. Did see a lot of big money in the puts though. Right here, big size, millions of dollars worth. But I'm thinking they're hedges. Okay, when the size that big, possibly hedges, which is actually bullish. All right. We can look at QQQ. Yeah, QQQ also pretty bearish, 60% in the puts. All right, Tesla was Tesla. And here is Tesla. Tesla's, yeah, pretty bearish, 52%. Okay, into puts. And those are the flow sentiments for SPY, QQQ, and Tesla. All right, guys, that's what I have for you guys. Have a great weekend. Peace.